Good evening, sir. I'm Chin Hwan and my group partner is Muhammad Azlan. We are from Group 1. So first, I will explain about the concept of this lab. Okay. So when we type in yahoo.com into our web browser, and if the IP address is unavailable inside its cache memory, it will send query to the next level, which is the resolver server. We call it as ISP. When resolver receives the query, it will check its cache memory to find the IP address. If it cannot find it, it will send query to the next level, which is the root server. The root server is not going to know the IP address, but the root server does know where to send the resolver to help it find the IP address. So the root server will direct the resolver to the top level domain server, TLD. The TLD server is not going to know the IP address. So the TLD server will direct the resolver to the next and final level, which are the authoritative name server. Finally, the authoritative name server will respond with the IP address.
Okay, for the first question, to find the IP address, first we enter ulen.utem.edu.my. So the question section show the domain name while the IP address is located inside the answer section, which is 103.198.52.31. So for the second question, the expiration time is 301.126 seconds, which is also located inside the answer section. This is the time before the record refresh. So for the third question, NS show the authoritative name server for the domain, which know everything about the domain includes the IP address. For question, first we will do the query time between client to server, which is 33 milliseconds, which is longer than the query time from client machine to yahoo.com, which is 0 millisecond. This is because the resolver is slightly storing the IP address inside its own cache memory, resulting in faster response time. And on the other hand, it requires many steps to resolve the domain name, resulting in longer response time.
Now, I will explain part 2, which is the understanding hierarchy. So there are 13 sets of this root name server strategically placed around the world, which are operated by 12 different organizations. And each set of this root server have their own unique IP address. So we use tick.ns to query for the NS record of the root zone, which gives us all the root name server. You can see it here, all the root name server. So for question 6, we use dig a root server IP ulen.utem.edu.my plus no curse to query one of the root server. So okay, we use plus no curse because it means that we tell the root server only provide the best available information it has without resolve the query further. So now we do question 7. After we query to a root server, the root server doesn't have the answer, but will refer us to the name server responsible for the .my top level domain, TLD. So we can copy one of it. Okay. So now we make refer to the .my TLD name servers. Again, the .my TLD name server doesn't have the exact answer, but will refer us to the name server responsible for the edu.my subdomain. So now we copy the next one. So we make referral to the edu.my subdomain name servers. The edu.my name server doesn't have the exact answer, but refer us to the name server responsible for the utem.edu.my domain. Now is the final steps. Copy this one. So this is the step where we make referral to utem.edu.my domain name server. So finally, we successfully resolved the IP address of learn.utem.edu.my, which is 103.198.52.31. So that's all from us. Thank you.